So this is, what is this called?
This is called Stolz.
Stolz.
It's a Kentucky Proud Pilsner. So all the malt, with the exception, we used a little bit of carafoam in it just for head retention. I think I might, if I do it again, I might just add a little bit more to it because the foam kind of fades pretty quick. I mean, it does have nice lacing if you look at your glass or stir it up a little bit. But it, other than that, all the malt is produced in Cynthiana, Kentucky. Malted there, and it's malt harvested or barley harvested in Kentucky. So it was, we wanted to highlight the malt, so that's part of the reason it's a Pilsner. We use Northern Brewer is our bittering hop, which is semi-flavorless in terms of bittering hops go, and then Hallertau in it. So it makes it more of a German style, but it does have that like hop bite to it that you kind of expect. Sure. But what
it's definitely a more modern take on a Pilsner compared to some of the other stuff that I've had. As far as that, the hops are definitely there.
Well, it's surprising. It's not the hops. It's the malt.
The malt?
Yeah, the malt's very grassy and green is kind of the flavor. If you chew on it itself, just in the raw, or not, it's malted, so it's not really raw, but, before we grind it and put it into beer, it's got a real grassy aroma to it. It almost mimics hops.
Right.
And I think, it kind of pushes that, like, it's definitely a Pilsner, but it definitely does make it a little bit different than what you'd expect.
Yeah, it finishes very, very earthy, grassy kind of like. Yeah. That is an interesting beer.
Yeah. But it's good, right? I mean,
it is good.
I really dig it. This is what I'm drinking the most of anymore.
Oh man, what a great clip. Look, I might be biased, but I think if you like that, you'll probably like the full episode. Go to cincybrewcast.com to listen to the whole thing. It's a podcast, and you can share it with your friends, subscribe, all that stuff. It's really good. Trust me,